Can you think of a particular type of tree that's important during spawning season? Is that a tricky question? Good morning, guys and girls. Good morning, guys and girls. Got a little tornado damage behind me. See a couple trees down back there. Pontoon boat up on the bank. Haven't got everything cleaned up, but we're working on it day by day. You know, one of the things we're doing is we're finding more and more trees that have simply been pulled out of the ground or busted apart, like this big one right back here behind me. You see that big giant tree right there? It's still there, but the big top of this side of it is broke out up there. We're finding more and more damage on the tree. We lost several big pecan trees, which is really disheartening, but big pecan trees are pretty brittle. You have a tornado like that go through, you feel blessed that you only lost trees and you didn't lose a house or a boat building or the boat dock. The boat dock's pretty torn up, but it's repairable. It certainly is repairable. June 7, reading from a Catch a Better Life book on the Catch a Better Life channel on YouTube. The name of the channel is Catch a Better Life. We have 3 YouTube channels: Jimmy Houston Outdoors Fishing, Jimmy and Chris Houston's Twin Eagle Ranch, and Catch a Better Life. Make sure you're subscribed to all 3 channels. Make sure you're subscribed to all 3 of them. Facebook, Jimmy Houston Outdoors, all capital letters. Jimmy Houston Outdoors, all capital letters. And we actually have the printed edition of Catch a Better Life up there, as well as the video. We post the videos at 5 o'clock every morning, 5 o'clock Central Time. You want a copy of this book, you can get it at Jimmy Houston JimmyHouston.com. Just JimmyHouston.com. We'd be happy to autograph it, personalize it for you. They make wonderful gifts. Somebody's got a birthday or an anniversary or a wedding present coming up. Wonderful wedding present. Wonderful wedding present. The husband and his new bride can read the devotionals and go together every morning. What a great way to start a day for a young married couple. Or an older married couple. Some of y'all getting married a little later in life too. Luke 10:18 is what we're looking at. Jesus said to them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. That's what Jesus said to them in Luke 10:18. It's exciting anytime we witness a feeding frenzy while we're fishing. When the fish are really turned on, and they'll strike just about anything that gets close to them. They'll sometimes swim 10, 15, 20 feet to get a lure. We keep a fish feeder on our pier here at the Eagle, and it's always fun to turn that feeder on for a spin every single time we get on that pier. Every time I go down there, I feed those bluegill. It's a giants living there now. It's just special to watch the commotion of hundreds and hundreds of bluegill attacking that fish food. It's exciting. It's a lot of fun to watch. I can pick up a little crappie magic crappie bait and throw out there and catch some of them 1-pound bluegill too. Can you imagine what it was like when the devil, Satan, rebelled against God and was kicked out of heaven? That's how the devil got here to earth. He rebelled against God and was kicked out of heaven, along with a lot of the angels as well. What a commotion when Satan tried to become God. That's why God kicked him out of heaven. God says in the Bible many, many times, you'll have no other gods before me. I'm a jealous God. Satan tried to become God, and he failed. And with 1/3 of the angels was hurled down to earth. All of the devil's followers, the angels that chose the devil, as opposed to choosing God, were thrown down to earth with him. This same devil, the same one that Jesus saw fall like lightning from heaven, and his band of demon angels want to inhabit your life. They want to live in your life. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Rebuke them in the name of Jesus. You know, my buddy Toby Keith wrote a song for Clint Eastwood, and it's called Don't Let the Old Man In. When Toby told me about that, I thought, wow, that's great, Toby. That's fantastic. I think Clint came up with the saying, don't let the old man in. And I thought, I want to live my life that way. I want to live that life my way. You know, come July, I'll be 80 years old. I'm not going to let the old man in. I'm not going to let the old man in. And I'm also not going to let anybody else let the old man in for me. People remind you how old you are. Don't let the old man in. Don't let the devil in. Don't let the devil in. Don't let him in. Those demon angels are here to destroy. They use lies to get inside of you. They use gossip. They use envy. They use strife, malice. They'll use filthy language to take control of your body. They'll use alcohol and drugs. Whatever it takes. They're here to lie, kill, and destroy here on this earth. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Be on guard. Be on guard. A third of the angels, how many is that? I have no idea. But they're demons here on earth. Satan is their God. And they're trying to destroy you and me. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Here's our tip for today. We're talking about a certain type cover that bass like to spawn around. Bass like to build spawning beds underneath willow bushes. Yeah, willow bushes. Many of the lakes around, especially if the lakes get down a little bit, the willow bushes are going right down on the water's edge. When the water gets up a little bit, it might have a foot, 2 foot, 2.5, 3 foot of water underneath the willow bush, way back up under that. They like to build their beds back under those areas. They'll always build them where some sunlight can get to for a portion of the day. But underneath those willow trees, you know, a great bait to throw back there, a frog. That's right. That's right. The old ribbit, the old frog. Throw a frog back up under there. Spinner baits are great to throw under there also. That frog is dynamite because it's really hard to hang that thing up. But underneath the willow bushes, they love to spawn under there. Giants get in there too. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one. And remember, I sure do love you.